this is probably like Aural Skills 2.
Okay.
You've done 4-chord dictations in root position. Now
Okay.
we're doing them with inversions.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you recording, Karis?
Yep.
Hi, class. Welcome. Today we're going to work on some Aural skills. We're going to begin with looking at 4-chord dictations, and we're going to start to, I know in the past we've looked at them all in root position, but now we're going to start to use inversions. It might complicate things some, but I think we can get through this no problem. So normally when we do dictations, what do we listen for first?
The root.
We listen for the root. Where do we hear that?
The bass.
Which voice? The bass. Okay, so if we hear do, fa, so, and they're all root position, what chords would they be?
1, 4, 5.
All right. Well, now here I have written out. There's only 3 options currently for every bass note for what chords they could be. If we hear a do, and it's the root of the chord, it's a 1. If it's the third, it'd be a 6 in first inversion. Or if it's the 5th of the chord, it'd be a 4 in second inversion. How do you think we might be able to tell what inversion it's in?
The interval between the bass and the next note up?
Yes. What's the if it's in root position? What's the interval? What's different? Sorry, should have worded it like that.
What's different between root and first inversion?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The interval between the
bass.
outer voices.
Or the quality? Are you
I
talking
would
about?
look for quality. I listen for quality.
If I hear a do in the bass,
Gonna be-
Well, what if we hear a major chord?
oh,
It could be in a root position or second inversion. What else could we hear? What would be different?
The interval between the root and the next note up.
Yes. If it's in root position, what's our interval? What's our interval from the root of the chord up to the next one?
Major.
major third.
Major third. If it's in second inversion, what's the interval?
Minor.
Minor third.
A perfect fourth.
A perfect fourth. Yeah.
I'm not missing.
Oh, and second inversion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I
And
thought you
it's-
said first.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
where I was at too.
Yeah. So what we're going to try to listen to, quality can help, but we could also listen for where there's a leap. If a chord's in an inversion, there's going to be a leap of a fourth somewhere. Yes, Mr. Stark.
Mr. Marvel, we didn't look at the second inversion though. So how do we tell difference? We have the major third and the perfect fourth, but I'm confused if we hear a sixth chord, or sorry, a first inversion chord, how will we know it's a first inversion?
Okay. Well, in this case, we could listen for the quality. In this case, right now we're just talking about the interval between the root of the chord and the next part up. What we want to listen for is where in chords that have an inversion, there's going to be a leap. In
Yeah.
root position chords, if we go to the piano so we can hear it. Let's sing some chords. Let's sing major triad, La. Those are all thirds. There's no big leaps. We'll sing the same bass note, but this time we're going to sing a second inversion chord. So there's a big leap at the bottom. So, yeah, there's the big leap at the bottom. Now, if we're singing a first inversion chord, the big leap is going to be on the top. Okay? Starts just like a root position. So that's what I was trying to get to.
Okay, I'm
That's what I was
sorry.
trying to get to.
I just didn't like that there wasn't one filled in.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's my bad. Let's give one a listen and try and work our way through it. So the first thing we need to do is listen for the bass. So just solfege. Don't worry about any key. Just use solfege. We'll be in this key. Try and get the bass line. It's just going to be 4 chords. Can you sing back what you heard in the bass? kind of sing back what we heard in the bass. All right. What was that? You all sung that back very well. Do you know what scale degrees those were? What did it start on?
Do.
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 And where did we go?
La.
La.
La. Did you get the next one? Yeah. Where did we end?
Do.
Do. Yes. So, if we have our lovely chart over here, what are our options if we have do in the bass?
1, 6, 6, or 4, 6, 4.
Okay. Do you have any strong opinions about one of them?
1.
Why?
Because it sounded like home.
Yes. That is a good reason. All right. Well, if we have la in the bass, what are our options?
6, minor 6, 4, 6, or 2, 6, 4.
We won't encounter 2, 6, 4.
One now.
If I spent more time there, because there's second inversion chords are very special types of chords. We'll only ever encounter a few kinds of them, and we'll get to that in another class. Right now, for right now, don't worry about a 2, 6, 4. So, did you have any strong opinions about whether or not it was a 6 or a 4, 6? All right. Let's listen to it again. Try and just sing along with what you hear. Let's arpeggiate the chords as we hear them. Here's time. So. Was there a big leap in there, or was it all? Where was the leap?
Top note.
It was at the top. So you heard. So if the big leap was at the top, what would that make it?
An inverted chord.
Yes. So which one would it be?
4, 6.
Yeah. What if there wasn't a leap? If there wasn't a leap, it would sound like. But with when it's an inversion and there's that leap at the top. You hear the difference between the two? All right. With T in the bass, what are our options?
5, 6, or diminish 7.
Diminish 7.
Diminish 7 or 5, 6. Do you remember, or should we listen to it again?
I think it was diminish 7.
You think it was
Or
diminish 7?
diminish chord. Because there's no 7 up there, so. Diminish.
Oh, yeah.
Diminish 7, but
7
not a
diminished.
7th chord.
Yeah, so
7
7
diminished.
diminished.
How about that?
Let's listen to it again. Let's keep arpeggiating, starting at the beginning. Okay, can you sing that one back again? Was there a leap in that one?
Indeed.
Yes.
Where was the leap?
Top.
All right, and what would that make it?
5, 6.
Yes. What if it was a 7 diminished? Would there be a leap?
No.
So let's sing it as a 7 diminished. So. And sing the 5, 5, 6. Yeah. And then the last chord. Yeah. Were there any leaps in that one?
No.
No. So what would that make it?
A 1.
Yes. Let's sing the whole thing back using solfege. Arpeggiating the chords with solfege this time. Here's our tonic.
Do, mi, do. Ra, fo, fa, do, la. Ti, re, sol, re, ti. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. So,
Yeah.
do.
That's it.
All right.
Right on.
That's good.